right, we are deep in the heart of Texas. Let's go through the lineup for tonight's game. DJ LeMahieu batting leadoff at second base. Luke Voigt back in there after a night off last night. He's at first base. Aaron Judge is your DH tonight. He is batting third. Gio Urshela's at third base in the cleanup spot. Gleyber Torres back in there tonight at shortstop, back off of the COVID IL. Once again, your left fielder is Miguel Andujar. No sign of Clint Frazier in tonight's lineup. Brett Gardner out there in center field, and Kyle Higashioka behind the dish. Gary Sanchez gets the day off. Ryan Lamar out there in right field. And on the mound, Corey Kluber, 3-2 this season with a 3.48 ERA in 8 starts. He's thrown 41 1/3 innings. He's got 41 strikeouts and a 1.40 whip. In his previous start against the Washington Nationals, he went 5 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits and 2 runs, struck out 6. Previous start before that, 8 shutout innings with 10 strikeouts against the Detroit Tigers. He's got 101 victories on his career and a 3.17 ERA. Yo, thanks to all of you who've supported my channel sponsor Manscaped. They actually just sent me one of the new Lawnmower 4.0 devices, and this thing's cool. It comes in this sleek black and gold box. I figured I would open it up and tell you a little bit about the device. And a reminder, you can go to manscaped.com, use the code NYY Recaps, and get free shipping and 20% off when you buy your very own Lawnmower 4.0. Believe me, your balls will thank you. All right, we're going to unbox this thing right now. Luckily, there's not all sorts of crazy plastic and tabs. It just slips out of this nice gold box. So you got the nice Balls logo there. Let's get a look at the box here. Support for NYY Recaps is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the world champions of below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, 4.0. This thing has a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. This upgraded trimmer includes a multifunction on-off switch that can engage a travel lock so it won't get turned on in your suitcase. Did I mention wireless charging? This new wireless charging system uses electromagnetic induction, which can help battery length last longer. Look, if you're using the same razor for your face that you're using on your bollocks, you're doing it wrong. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code NYY Recaps at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code NYY Recaps. It'll be a 2-2 to Wade. 3-2. Low and away. I'll tell you what, if we can get a walk here, Tyler Wade, just don't chase out of the strike zone. If we can put 2 runners on for the top of the lineup, I'll feel good about it. Trevor says best World Series would be Dodgers versus Yanks. I want to see Yanks versus Padres. This one is drilled into the gap. All the way to the wall. Here's the throw home. It's going to be late. Yanks lead 1-0. I hope you guys were able to get some of the sound on that. Tyler Wade with a big hit. That was a fastball. Looked like it was down, and he brings the hands to the ball. Very nice job for Tyler Wade. It's a triple for Tyler Wade. And that sets up the Yankees because now LeMahieu just needs to get the ball in play somewhere, and Wade will probably score. I'm apologizing to you, Tyler. I didn't mean to say you suck at baseball. You're doing much better since I made that video, my friend. DJ LeMahieu steps in. First pitch is low. Are you guys getting the game in the background? And is it interfering with my voice? 2-0 to DJ LeMahieu. That pitch was down in the dirt. John Kalemi says, do you regret that video that you made on Wade? I don't regret it because it was how I felt at the time. This one is hit well by LeMahieu to left field. Medium left. Wade should tag and score. I'm glad you guys can barely hear the game. Jeduk, thank you for posting that. Says that we're able to get the game, so... You know, this is a never-ending process, trying to find the right, I guess, configuration that'll make everybody happy. Yankees lead 2-0 now. I like putting up this game day screen because then I don't need to update the score or have the lineups up, anything like that. Voit swings through a fastball. Maybe a changeup. 80 miles an hour. I hate this stupid Texas camera angle. You can't see jack. I think Voigt's going deep right here. It'll be an 0-2 to Voit. Low. 1-2. Thanks to everybody who has joined tonight. In case you missed it, the big news, look at the Rangers hit column. Big fat goose egg. That's becoming a thing in baseball this year. We've seen 5 no-hitters so far, 6 if you count Madison Bumgarner's 7-inning no-hitter. I think Voigt's going deep right here. Easy 123489 says, what do you think of that La Russa controversy as Voit walks? Honestly, I've never felt like you should let up on offense. I like what Pete Rose said, and I mentioned this earlier. He said, when you stop trying to score runs, I'll stop trying to score runs. I think as long as you're in between the lines, trying to score is fair game. You know, you don't tell basketball players to stop making shots. You don't tell hockey players not to shoot when the goalie gets pulled. In baseball, you have all these weird unwritten rules, and to me, they don't add value to the game. They only hurt the game. As we're getting a pitching change here, we will have Aaron Judge coming up. Matthew Crystal says, Voit reminds me of Giambi, better glove. Giambi was actually pretty good at picking baseballs, but did not have much range. All right, let's pull up the comments here. Trevor Kest says, do you watch hockey or football? I watch a little bit of both. I watch a little bit of football. I watch the playoffs, and I'll watch like maybe 1 or 2 games a year. For hockey, I really don't watch unless it's the Stanley Cup Finals. I'll watch the Stanley Cup Finals, especially if it's late in the series. Game 7 in any sport, I'll watch. PXNA predicting a Aaron Judge bomb. Brett Martin into pitch. Put the volume back up.
Will appear in his 14th game, and he will face Aaron Judge with a runner on first. And 1 man out. Yankees up 2-0 here in the 6th.
Judge takes a strike.
He's had 2 or more hits in 6 of his last 8 games.
Judge swings through a fastball away. 1-2. Rohan Sachdev? I don't know how to say that. If the Yankees win a chip, do you think Gardy gets his number retired? No, I don't think so. Although it's possible. But I think he'll get a plaque, but I don't think he's a number retired kind of guy. Matthew Crystal says, are your recaps done live? I've always caught them late at night or the next morning. Yes, I do them live as Judge strikes out. So yeah, during the game, I'll gather the highlights and I'll jot down notes all game. I used to do them on paper. Now I put them on my iPad and it goes up on the screen. So I had to plug in my iPad, which was dead. And Gio rips it foul. Tampa Bay up 8-6 over Baltimore, thanks to Dragon Tamer Jr. King. Luis Omar says, do you think it affects the pitchers to sit a long time for the next inning, just like Kluber's doing? I'll tell you what, it used to affect me when I would have to sit for a long time, but only for the first couple of pitches. After that, generally I could get a rhythm going. But he is older. You'd prefer to work in a nice rhythm if you've got a good game going. On a hot day, it was nice to have a little bit of extra time. And in Texas, it is pretty hot, although they are indoors, so the air conditioner might be taking some of that heat off. It'll be a 1-1 to Urshela. Rip to left. Just foul. They had a home run distance. Where does his power come from? He used to not be able to hit at all. Max Gyron says, what do you think about the unwritten rule not to bunt in the 9th inning to ruin a pitcher's perfect game or a no-hitter? Look, I don't like that rule. I mean, I wouldn't like that if that was done to me. I don't think it should be done. But not all unwritten rules are created equal, right? I mean, it's different to try and score and try and, I mean, you get paid based on your numbers. It's your profession. So, hey, look, I just, I think you should be able to keep trying to score. But the whole no-hitter thing, yeah, I don't think you should bunt to end a no-hitter. 1-2 to Urshela's, up and away. Jordan Martin says, I had to run a quick errand. How did we get 2 runs? So Tyler Wade tripled to right center field with a runner on first. And that was followed by a sac fly from DJ LeMahieu. 2-0 Yanks. Still a goose egg in the hit column for the Texas Rangers. And Urshela strikes out swinging. And honestly, I'm okay with that because I want Kluber to get back out there. Nice job by Tyler Wade. Yankees lead 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th. I don't know what this oof, we did not find the page you were looking for thing is on MLB on the game day here. Let me just refresh. So, in case you missed it, Corey Kluber has thrown 62 pitches, 42 for strikes, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Wavy Production says, do you think Aaron Judge can win AL MVP? Absolutely. I think Ohtani's having a really nice year, and he's going to get a lot of votes if he stays healthy. If Ohtani wins, 15, 16 games, has a sub-3 ERA, and hits 30-plus home runs, he's going to win. He's going to win. And Aaron Judge will get screwed no matter how well he does. Trevor Kess says, why is Frazier not in the lineup? They need to keep him hot. What do you think about that, Derek? He is injured. In case you missed it, Clint Frazier is out with a neck injury. He's got a sore neck. Not sure why the game day has that oof thing on it. I think it's meant to put up an ad, but it doesn't. PJ King says, MLB Game Day does that a lot. You have to keep refreshing. Well, dang, MLB. Sounds like they need to get it fixed. Kluber's first pitch of the bottom of the 6th is a strike on the inside corner. Guys, I'm getting hella amped. He's 12 outs away from a no-hitter. Charlie Culberson steps in. Fouls it away. 0-2. Someone asked if it's an unfair advantage that pitchers, two-way players get, I guess, extra WAR on both sides. As this one is popped up to right. LeMahieu camped under it. Makes the play. 16 outs, just 11 left for Corey Kluber. We can start counting down the outs. Hashtag 11 outs left in the game. I want to see that countdown. Every time he gets an out and there's one less, 10 outs, 9 outs, 8 outs. Let's go all the way down. Let's will this to victory. Let's will this into existence.
He might have established himself in the rotation the way he pitched tonight. Here's
Trevino up.
And a strike.
Takes a strike from Corey Kluber. Corey Kluber's pitch count is still pretty low, just 66 pitches. I tell you what, a quick 6 would go a long way. Swung on and missed, 0-2. I think he's going to do it, guys.
7 strikeouts.
He's got 7 strikeouts. Rangers are 0-9 with 6 strikeouts against the breaking ball. Kluber is not sweating at all. This one is popped to right field. Wade camps under it, makes the play. 2 down. Hashtag 10. Matthew Crystal says, sorry. Can you finish your thought on Ohtani? Yeah, so I do think that being able to play both sides of the ball gives him a WAR advantage in terms of stats. But it's not like it's an unfair thing because he has to do the work. He has to be successful at both. So it would be neat to see, if he has a monster season on both sides of the ball, what his WAR could be. If he puts up a 10 or 12 WAR, 5 on pitching and 5 from offense, I don't see how you don't give him the MVP, honestly. Guys, I'm feeling this. This is a lot of fun. We got Corey Kluber working on a goose egg. This one is grounded to second. Glaber over to first. 9 outs to go for Corey Kluber. It might be time to text your friends and tell them to turn on the Yankees game. 9 to go for Corey Kluber. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I think. There we go. Come on. All right, so we're back. Pitching change for the Texas Rangers. They're going to Taylor Hearn. Trevor Kess says, if the Yanks get a no-hitter, you have to do your best impression of Michael Kay. I can't really do Michael Kay, but I can do John Sterling a little bit. It'll be an 0-1. Matthew Crystal says, if Ohtani wins the MVP, it should be on offensive stats alone. They have an MVP for pitchers. It's called the Cy Young. That's actually not true because pitchers have won both the Cy Young and the MVP before. Justin Verlander did it. Dwight Gooden did it, I think. Roger Clemens did it. It's happened. So you can win both. BB says, what up, D? Mid-game. So I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. Because Corey Kluber's got a no-no going. And it would be my biggest recap of the year. But I was going to take the night off. And honestly, we've got the watch party. I think this could end up being a lot more fun. I see we got 224 people in the chat now. So I might, if he completes it, I might have to end this stream and then do another recap real quick, and make that live about a half an hour later. So it might be a late night for me if Corey Kluber gets this done, but I'm all for it. I am all for it. Glaber takes a 3-0 fastball in the inside corner. Glaber fouls it off. I tell you what, I want Glaber to go off on one of those home run streaks. I like him better as a line drive guy, but you want him to fill up, you know, a couple crooked numbers in the column there. Get confident.
It didn't really consume your mind as a hitter. I mean, obviously, I don't know about a pitcher, but as a player, you know, you're still in a 2-0 game where, you know, you're worried about trying to win the game, but believe me.
So Trevor Kess says you can do it on the watch party. So, what I like to do is have a dedicated post game with highlights, and so I will need to pull the highlights and all that stuff. So I'll probably do a separate stream if it happens, and it'll be a late night, but it'll be worth it. I'll go make a cup of coffee, and I'll be live like 20 minutes after the game ends. Glaber Torres, base hit to right field. Continues to swing the bat better. That's exactly what I want him to do, is drive that ball to right field. React inside, pull the ball if you need to, but drive that ball to right field. Here comes Andujar, 0 for 2 with 2 double plays. Has hit the ball hard twice, though. Not So Family Fun Vision says it's not even 10 and we are in the 7th. This game is flying. Yeah, this has been a really quick game. So here's my task for all of you. I want you to text your friends who might be Yankees fans and tell them to join you on this watch party, as half swing and a miss from Andujar. Tell them to join you on this watch party because we are just 9 outs away from a no-hitter. I want people to come, and I want this to be the biggest stream. When we get to the 9th inning, I want to have 1,000 people on this stream. Let's get a like for Corey Kluber, too. Fastball away to Miggy, 1-2. Matthew Crystal says, if Judge has a better season offensively, but Ohtani has a monster season pitching, Judge should get the MVP and Ohtani wins a Cy. I mean, maybe. That might be what happens. But honestly, like, it's going to come down to what the voters think, and the voters tend to have an anti-Yankee bias. Henry Chiansky says, Wade is hitting well since he was called a not MLB player. Yeah, he's making me eat those words.
That'll bring up Gardner, grounded to first, and a fly ball to center.
Jaffa Mir Jr. says he wants a double play so we can see Kluber. Honestly, I wouldn't fight that. I want this game to go smoothly for Corey Kluber. I don't want him to have to sit very long. I don't think he's going to give up 2 runs tonight. I just don't see it happening. One out here in the top of the 7th, 2-0 Yankees. Runner goes. Throw to second. Not in time. Glaber steals it. It looks like they may be challenging. Dale says, 2-0 Yankees leading. Take a look at that hit column for the Rangers, buddy. Lori C says, Derek is single-handedly responsible for turning Wade's career around. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's not forget Glaber Torres. I fixed Glaber Torres' swing, too. Let me move my head up here. I'm going to move this Derek cam.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. There were so many different things there that the glove actually missed it when the hand was off, then it came back. I don't know. This is a flip of a coin.
Jordan Martin, and I'm going to move these too, says, oh my God, a stolen base. Yeah, stolen bases are rare these days. It'll be a 1-0 to Gardner. Takes a strike on the outside corner, 95 miles an hour. I'm loving how efficient Corey Kluber's been this game. Let's take a look at his total pitches. Corey Kluber has thrown 70 pitches in 6 innings.
Whisper anything, but I think we're starting to see some old-time baseball. Last night, with 6 singles in an inning, all of a sudden, great defense. Now we're stealing bases. What we got going on here? Just old-fashioned baseball? You know what?
Sam Guzman with the quote of the night. Comment of the year. You should get a ring for all the hard work you put in helping these guys. Hey, if the Twitter guy, the guy who does the Yankees Twitter, gets a ring, which I interviewed for a couple years ago, I should get a ring. It'll be a 2-1 to Brett Gardner. Strike on the inside corner. 2-2. Dirtbike Nation says, Wade probably saw the video and didn't like it. He probably did. It's probably the first time anybody's ever done a video about Tyler Wade. Mr. Moneybags4 says, who's your favorite player of all time? That would be Donnie Baseball, Donald Arthur Mattingly. Corey Kluber staying loose on the bench, doing some arm exercises. Ori Craft says, have you talked to any of the Yankees? Only Clark Schmidt. And Johnny Damon, but he's an ex-Yankee. Trevor says, are you a fan of Yankees Avenue too? Yeah, I love Dan Rourke's work. I've had him on the podcast a couple of times. He was on Yankees Game Day a couple of weeks ago. Dan is a great guy. He knows his stuff. He's one of the most knowledgeable fans I've ever met. I've been watching Yankee baseball since 1987, and I don't think I've ever met a more hardcore fan of a single player as he is with Aaron Judge. EZ123459 says, does Kluber get an extension if he stays healthy? Let's see how tonight works out. Let's see that goose egg. That could go a long way towards his prospects.
You know, you go back after the injury, it was just too big of a challenge or a gamble for the Texas Rangers. I think they had another option year on him, which was big money.
Arya Voss says, talk to Aaron Judge. He should be easy to get to. It's not as easy as you think. Gardner rips it right at the second baseman. Solak throws to second, and it's a double play. So the Yankees hit into a double play, even when they don't have a man on first. But, hey, look, we get to see Corey Kluber. It's like it's meant to be. It's meant to happen quickly so he can get back out there. Rob Freeman says, foolish baseball versus baseball doesn't exist. Which is better? Foolish baseball all day long. Foolish baseball, 1,000%. And baseball doesn't exist isn't bad. I mean, his stuff is good. He's a little bit pessimistic. Like some of his stuff is like the video he did about A-Rod and the video he did about Chapman. They were kind of like mean, you know? I don't like mean. Honestly, I hardly ever watch Baseball Doesn't Exist anymore because of those videos. Mr. Moneybag says, what was your favorite Yankees championship? 1998 was awesome because the Yankees won 125 games, but there's nothing like it first time. 1996, Yankees over the Braves. They fall down 0-2 in the series at home to John Smoltz and Greg Maddux, and then they win 3 straight in Atlanta before winning it in Game 6. Joe Girardi hits a big triple over the center fielder's head. Jeter singles him in. Yankees win 3-2. John Wetland closes it out. Newspaper the next day says, on top of the world. Henry Chiansky says, dreaming of Cole, Kluber, Herman, and Severino. Killer's row for late season DP. I hear my cat meowing. Parker Frank says, it seems like Baseball Doesn't Exist always records his videos after someone pissed on his Cheerios. Yeah, I got that opinion too. Like, I mean, but that's his persona. It works for him. It works for him. I try and be a little bit more positive, a little bit more upbeat. Parker Frank says, why isn't the game perfect? There has been a walk. Corey Kluber has a walk. Nick Solak starts off the bottom of the 7th. Takes high. Solak is 0 for 2. Corey Kluber just nice and easy tonight. Never really in trouble. Gets a check swing strike, 1-1. 6 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, just 72 pitches for the veteran 2-time Cy Young Award winner, Corey Kluber. Someone says, bro, his Bauer video is good, though. Yeah, I mean, like, look, his videos are good. That's why he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I just say, like, somebody asked me, do I prefer him or Foolish Baseball? Foolish Baseball always tries to present things that are positive and in a positive light. And so I like to watch those videos, what he does with baseball statistics. One of my favorites now is Baseball Historian, too. He's got a great channel. I brought him on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. Corey Kluber's stuff has been filthy all night. It'll be a 2-2. Swung on and missed. In the dirt. Let's get that hashtag 7. Or is that 8? 8 left. Strikeout swinging. Nick Solak. 8 outs to go for Corey Kluber. Will there be a 6th no-hitter in baseball this season? Corey Kluber's ERA, by the way, down to 3.02. Yankee says, I like the Jolly Olive. Yeah, he's great. 8 more outs. Here's Lowe. Takes a cutter inside. Corey Kluber's heartbeat looks like it's, he's like Hannibal Lecter eating someone's face. Just doesn't bother him at all. Not sweating. Still throwing nasty Frisbee sliders. That one just misses low. It was a ball, though. Henry Chiansky says, Horace Clarke broke up 3 no-hitters in the 9th inning. I remember Mike Mussina had one in 2001. A perfect game with 2 outs in the 9th inning, and Carl Everett pinch hit and hit a bloop single to the left. That was on Monday Night Baseball. Trevor Kess says, as much as I want the Yankees to have a no-hitter, it just won't be as special because there's been so many already. I'll still love it. I'll still enjoy it. Two-one pitch is chopped foul. Kluber needs to go with that changeup right here. Throw that changeup low and away. Mr. Moneybag says, you like any sports other than baseball? I like basketball. I watch a lot of basketball. I'm not a huge fan of any one team. I like the Portland Trail Blazers a lot. I like watching LeBron, whatever team he's on. Now the Lakers. I watched him a lot when he was with the Heat. Strike 3 from Corey Kluber. Hashtag 7 outs to go. Text your friends. Get them on the stream. We're going to watch this together. Great pitch from Corey Kluber. That looked like the two-seamer. So, two-seamer is thrown with, pressure on the, it's hard to see because these are the two seams here. You put pressure on one of the seams or the other, and you can make the ball move in various directions. Corey Kluber has 9 strikeouts now through 6 2/3. This is amazing. When I picked this watch party night, it was a random thing. Who could have figured we'd be possibly witnessing history? Strike at 93. Corey Kluber looks like he's throwing nice and easy. 82 pitches through 6 2/3. You got to believe they'll go 115 or so pitches with him if need be. 1-1 is outside, a cutter. I'm starting to get a little nervous over there. Matthew Crystal says, my thoughts. I think Florial should be called up immediately to see if he can hit in the majors. He would be an upgrade over Hicks defensively, and we don't have to trade for him. I've been wanting them to call up Florial, but let's maybe give him a couple of weeks in the minors. Let's let him get used to the new baseball a little bit. I think you call him up maybe end of June. Ground ball to short. Fires to first. 6 outs to go. Let's go. This has been fantastic. Six outs to go for Corey Kluber in search of history. This is absolutely amazing. Corey Kluber, 2-time Cy Young Award winner, pitching against his former team, with whom he only pitched 1 inning all of last season. 1 inning. In front of the only packed house in all of Major League Baseball right now, in Texas, where they've done actually pretty well with the COVID stuff as of late. Gleyber Torres returning to the lineup. Rougned Odor has a baby girl. He should name his baby girl Corey Kluber. Maybe that's a step too far. Maybe that's a bit too much. Can we not name the baby girl Klubot? If he throws a no-no. I want your best name for. Actually, you know what? I want your worst name. Give me your worst name for Rougned Odor's baby. I just got the alert on my phone, guys. So it's out there to the world. Corey Kluber is pitching a no-no. I'm going to take a second to edit the stream. So bear with me. I'm going to put the watch party screen back up. Let's see here. Whoops, wrong one. So we're going to update the title of this because Corey Kluber has a no-hitter in progress. Top of the 8th, leading off is Higashioka. Okay, we're going to go back to the shared screen here. Boom. Higashioka fouls it away, 2-1. So for Corey Kluber, he's at 85 pitches through 7 innings. If he can have a quick 8th, 10 pitches, he'll be under 100 as he goes into the 9th. He needs a quick inning, maybe 8 or 10 pitches, 3 ground balls. That's what you need out of Corey Kluber next inning. Bertha Odor. Oh my God. Awful. Klubot Babybot. That's horrible. Corey is already a girl's name. Yeah, it is, actually, with a K. Mike Prince says, we were underdogs in 96. Yeah, that was great. It was great to be the underdogs and win. That was so much fun. Bertha. Ooh, that is a terrible, terrible name. Bertha Odor. No Odor. How great would that be? I think we need to start a petition. What's that website where you can start like a petition? That he needs to name his... this one takes the cake. This is the best. Klubertha. Fantastic. Fantastic. Mr. Moneybag says, Jeter and Mattingly, who do you like better? Donnie Baseball, my all-time favorite player. This watch party feels like it's gone quick. We're 2 hours and 9 minutes into it. We have not had any interruptions of the internet yet. I should knock on wood. When was the last Yankees no-no? That's a good question. Was it David Cone in 1998 or 99? I think it was. I think it was David Cone in 1999. Luke Hughes says, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. Welcome to anybody who's joining. Stephen D8 says, Tyler Wade saw your video. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I want to get him on the podcast and ask him. Tyler, did you see my video called Tyler Sucks at Baseball? Did the Yankees just hit into their fourth double play of the game? Tyler Wade, 5 double plays for the Yankees in 8 innings. There are more double plays more innings that they've hit into a double play than haven't in this game. But tonight I'm not complaining because I want Corey Kluber out there working while he's got a rhythm. It's extremely important for a pitcher who's in a rhythm to stay in that rhythm. Ulysses Leon says, Derek, opinion on Jacoby Ellsbury. Softest Yankee to ever play other than possibly Carl Pavano. Jacob Gregg says, you're my dad. I don't think so. All right, we are through the top of the 8th. I can't wait for that Jeter documentary. What are some good sports documentaries? There's not a ton of great sports documentaries out there other than the 30 for 30 series. I just got done watching the O.J. Simpson Made in America series. He totally did it, by the way. I know he got acquitted, but he wrote a book called If I Did It, and then he gave that interview where he's like, yeah, I do remember taking the knife. It's weird. If I cut my, if I killed 2 people, I'd probably cut my hand or something. OJ. Oh, man. Eric C. says, if Kluber issues another walk, do you keep him in or go to the bullpen? I keep him in until he's at about 120 pitches. If he's got a no-hitter and he's at 120 pitches, it's probably the 9th inning. I think they let him go for it. Hey, look, it's fun to talk about, but Sam Guzman says The Last Dance was amazing. Yes, The Last Dance was tremendous. Nolan Watson says, do you like Derek Jeter? I love Derek Jeter. Jeter's one of my all-time favorite human beings. Class act. Clutch player. And people who say clutch doesn't exist never saw Derek Jeter. The man was clutch start to finish his whole life. 30-30 on El Duque is good. Yeah, it was called like Brothers in Arms or something like that. It was him and his brother. What was his brother's name? It was also Hernandez. It was... Dang, I forget his brother's name. But his brother struck out 15 games in the postseason with the Marlins. Parker says, OJ has a mean Twitter account, though. Yeah, he's killing it. Eli says, Tiger King. Yeah, I watched Tiger King. How you doing, all you cats and kittens? That woman, Carol Blanchard, or whatever her name is, Carol Baskin, she definitely killed her husband. 100%. 100%. Acuna Jr. just hit a walk-off home run. He's amazing. Corey Kluber has never thrown 9 innings without allowing a hit, according to Michael K. We can get the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear this.
Last
Last no-hit bid for the Yankees, in case you didn't hear that, Phil Hughes, April 21st, 2010 at Oakland. He had 10 strikeouts that night. Gallo pops up the first pitch. Stay in play, baby. Stay in play. And it's out of play. What we need is a quick inning here. Corey Kluber dominating tonight. 86 pitches. 87 pitches now. As he misses outside. Dylan Baliu says, have you seen the CC documentary? Yes, I did a review of it on my channel. It's called Under the Grapefruit Tree. One and two. Ulysses Leon says, have you seen Sunderland Till I Die? It's a soccer documentary and is comedy gold. I have not seen that. Although I did just recently watch a show on Apple TV called Ted Lasso, which is a soccer show. Gallo, chopper, first base. 5 outs to go. And the lights just went off in this room, and I don't know why. Alexa, turn on home theater. Chris Davis steps in. So we got to give this guy credit. Not So Family Fun Vision predicted a no-no with 11 strikeouts, and he did it before the game started, fellas, ladies and gents. He did it hours ago. He's not kidding. 7 1/3 innings later for Corey Kluber, 9 strikeouts later, he's got a 2.96 ERA. It'll be a 1-0. Lined right to Urshela. He picks it. Fires to first. 4 outs to go. We are just 4 outs away. I want somebody to do me a favor and post this on Reddit and post it on Twitter. I want to get as many people in here for the stream so we can see this, so we can all watch this together as a community. Post this on Reddit. Post it on Twitter. Share it on any forums that you go to. Let's get as many Yankees fans in here as possible. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa steps in. And I'll tell you what, guys, I really got to pee, but I'll be damned if I'm getting up now. Falefa takes a slider on the outside corner for a strike. Kiner-Falefa, one of my favorite names to say in baseball. Luke Voigt at first base with the hair flowing and the biceps bulging. Corey Kluber deals 0-1. Driven to right field. Wade is there. He makes the play. And we are 3 outs away. 3 outs away from a no-hitter for Corey Kluber. Call your friends. We are just 3 outs away. All right, since we got 400 people, I'm going to go ahead and do the Manscaped ad just one more time real quick. Yo, thanks to all of you who've supported my channel sponsor, Manscaped. They actually just sent me one of the new Lawnmower 4.0 devices, and this thing's cool. It comes in this sleek black and gold box. I figured I would open it up and tell you a little bit about the device. And a reminder, you can go to manscaped.com. Use the code NYY Recaps and get free shipping and 20% off when you buy your very own Lawnmower 4.0. Believe me, your balls will thank you. All right, we're going to unbox this thing right now. All right, so I just wanted to show a clip so people can use that code real quick. 2-0 Yankees as we go to the top of the 9th. The big story, Corey Kluber has thrown just 93 pitches. He is through 8 innings. He has never thrown a no-hitter. He is not allowed a hit in this game. He has allowed 1 walk and 9 strikeouts. Yankees have 2 runs, the first coming on a triple by Tyler Wade in the top of the 6th. That was immediately followed by a medium fly ball by DJ LeMahieu, a guy you want up there with nobody out and a runner on third. And that scored Tyler Wade a sac fly. And the Yankees went up 2-0. The rest of the story has just been fantastic pitching by the Klubot. He has been tremendous all night long, working on a no-hitter for the first time in his career. And we're going to go back to the live stream now. I just had to pull it real quick. Boom. All right. This has been a quick game. This stream began 2 hours and 19 minutes ago. Lamar said, another comment of the night says, "Thank you, Texas Rangers, for not re-signing Corey Kluber."
Excellent.
It'll be Luke Voigt. I honestly kind of hope the Yankees go quickly in the 9th. I'm kind of hoping for a quick, maybe a 1, 2, 3 inning on about 10 pitches. I want to see what Corey Kluber can do. We are making internet history. Has there ever been a watch party for a no-hitter from start to finish? Has there ever been? Everybody's staying exactly where they are. Nobody wanting to interfere with the karma, the juju. 0-1 to Voigt is a breaking ball in the dirt. Call up your friends, text your friends, post this on any Yankees forum that you can. Let's get the entire Yankees community in here. We can't be there at the game to support our boy, but we can sure support it with each other. Let's get this vibe going. I just saw somebody mention the Terminator. Hang on, franchise. I think this is a sign. Paul O'Neill in the booth. Paul O'Neill caught the last out of David Wells' perfect game on May 17th, 1998, as Voigt strikes out. We just got to go Sox. You're in the wrong stream, my friend. But we do have a no-hitter in progress. Interesting, Aroldis Chapman warming in the bullpen. I don't think that he's going to start the inning, but if Kluber gives up a hit, then the next hitter would be the tying run. At that point, I think you would see Aroldis Chapman, who's been unhittable this season, unscored upon as Judge lines one to center on the first pitch. Caught by Garcia, 2 down. Trevor Kess says, "Do you plan on going to a Yankees game, Derek?" Yes, I'd like to. I'm going to try and get I'm trying to get some tickets. I want to try and go to that Field of Dreams game. Might have to take advantage of that press pass deal. Eli says, "Even the Yankees don't want to hit. They just want Corey Kluber back out there." Gio Urshela, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, hitting .281 on the season. Fouls it away, 0-2. And my game just closed. Now's not the time for that, MLB. He's had 3 single-digit pitch innings tonight, has Corey Kluber. And this one is popped to center field. Here we go. Here we go. 3 outs left for Corey Kluber, wearing the number 16 on his sleeve for the late Whitey Ford, his first season with the New York Yankees. Corey Kluber is working on his first career no-hitter after 2 Cy Youngs, after multiple injuries that have held him to just 1 inning in 2020, and a very abbreviated 2019. He was asking for $8 million before the season. Brian Cashman overpaid. He overbid. What did he see? What did his scouts see? And now they are not going to a commercial. Corey Kluber will bid for a no-hitter against his former team, the Texas Rangers. Welcome to all of the people in the stream. We have over 600 in the stream now, as Corey Kluber is just 3 outs away. If you're new here, my name is Derek. This is NYY Recaps. This is a Yankees channel. We are sponsored by Manscaped. Go ahead and go to manscaped.com, enter the code NYY Recaps. It's all one word, NYY Recaps, and get 20% off and free shipping. Enough of that. Corey Kluber pitched just 1 inning last year, working with Kyle Higashioka, embattled Yankees catcher, has fought his way through the minor leagues for years and years, has finally earned a little bit of a starting role over the past couple of seasons with the struggles of Gary Sanchez. 2 careers, one filled with multiple Cy Young awards and success, another a journeyman minor leaguer. Not even really a journeyman. He's been with the Yankees the whole time, but a long-term minor leaguer finally working his way to the big leagues. And together, right now, they go for history. Corey Kluber with 93 pitches. Pitch count in good shape. Mods, ban anybody who's being a schmuck. First pitch is a slider on the inside corner at 82 miles an hour. 0-1. We're going to do nothing but play-by-play this inning, baby. Corey Kluber, focused. No sweat visible. Line drive to second. 1 hop. LeMahieu throws him out. 2 outs to go. And he gets that out on 2 pitches. Corey Kluber now 2 outs away from a no-hitter. Can he complete history? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a watch party. We weren't going to do a recap tonight, but with Corey Kluber working on this unbelievable feat, even though it happens about once a week these days, we may have to. David Dahl coming off the bench, hitting .223 this season. Pinch hitting for number 9 hitter, Trevino. Pinch hitters can be dangerous. Carl Everett broke up Mike Mussina's perfect game as a pinch hitter in the 9th inning. First pitch outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Corey Kluber continues his dominating performance. Fouled away, 1-2. 98 pitches for Corey Kluber here in the top of the 9th, or bottom of the 9th, excuse me. Oh no, my internet went out for my stream. Oh, second time that's happened. Come on, MLB TV, you got to do better than that. Laced to right field. Wade makes the catch in right. And Corey Kluber is 1 out away from a no-hitter. There have been 5 no-hitters in the major leagues this year. 6 if you include Matt Bumgarner. We are 1 out away. Hashtag 1 out away. Kluber does not appear to be sweating, does not appear to be phased at all. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Willie Calhoun, 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop-up, and a ground out. Hitting .277 on the season with an .802 OPS. Very respectable, especially this year. Corey Kluber stares in. 1 out away from history. Ground ball to second. He's going to get it. And Corey Kluber has pitched a no-hitter. History! Let's hear it for Corey Kluber. Hashtag Klubot. Unbelievable. Corey Kluber, for the first time in his career, has pitched a no-hitter. 2 Cy Young Awards. Multiple 20-game win seasons. And Corey Kluber has finally gotten his no-hitter. His teammates are mobbing him. No sweat from Corey Kluber, perhaps a slight glaze. He's hugging everybody individually, something we couldn't do a year ago with COVID. Corey Kluber had just 1 walk, and for the second time in as many days, there has been a no-hitter in Major League Baseball. How do you like that? They're showing replays. The last play was a slow ground ball to second, and Kluber put both hands in the air. Higashioka came and hugged him, and the Yankees jumped up and down. Corey Kluber. What a night for the New York Yankees. I want to thank everybody who joined me on this stream. We have not done many watch parties this year, and the Yankees have lost every watch party that we've done all night long, or all season long. But finally, Corey Kluber picks up the first watch party win of the year with 101 pitches, 71 strikes, a complete game no-hitter, just 1 walk, lowers his season ERA to 2.86. He's 4-2 on the season. Let's hear it from John Sterling.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
I picked a hell of a night to have a watch party. I don't want it to end. But I've got to get ready and do a recap. How can you not recap this one? I'll see you guys back in probably a half an hour. From Wake Forest, North Carolina, congratulations to Corey Kluber. Yankees win this one. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel.